Hello, everyone. I know y'all are doing. What is she up to? I'm just burning candles. Chilling. It's been a long day already. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day. So I wanted to and just talk to y'all for a second and see what intentions everybody is setting. Hello, Casey. Oh, I needed to create a little bit of a little ambiance. Hey, Catherine, how are you? How are you? I'm gonna actually log on to YouTube. Hey, Cece. Hey, Sagittarius. Here to come on tonight, and I've just got like candles everywhere in my little. I got candles everywhere. Ooh, I did it. That candle does not want to light. Jerk. Oh well, I have to put a new tea light in. I just thought I would hey Venus, how are you? Hey Marilyn. I wanted to just chat with you guys about like what intentions are you setting? I'm gonna put the link in here. This is not anything serious, anything super, well, I shouldn't say it's not serious. Cause it kinda is, right? It's serious in the fact that, it's a new moon, so we're setting the intentions for this month. And I think a lot of the intentions we're setting is really going to be what's setting us into the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. Hello, Atan. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's been quite the day today, guys. I'm actually looking for one in case I want to bug out. It's been quite a day for me. It's been quite a day for everyone, I think. Um, I am just overwhelmed with how we really mm, when you set your intention to do something like brand new and it begins to work and you begin to see the manifestation of it, it is a little crazy. Let me just tell you. So I want to know what you guys are setting your intentions to. Yeah, I really want to know what you're setting your intentions to. I have to just do something real quick. All right, I am back. So, what intentions are you guys setting? Like, did you guys watch any of that yesterday? Um, did you catch the video at all about what we're focusing on with this new moon? A lot of healing your inner self, your inner child. Communication is very key, right? The communication with self, the communication with others, um, the communication with your higher self, communication with spirit. This is a real big growth time. Okay, this is a great time. Hey, Marilyn. This is a great time to be able to um, like all those long-term goals that we've been working towards and wanting and those dreams that we've had, like this is while there's so many retrogrades going on and during this new moon, this is a great time to really be very forthright with yourself and open with yourself and like I can achieve this, right? Like removing limiting beliefs. So when you get a chance and you get done with this, when we get done tonight, because we're not going to be on long, I want to just kind of come and hang out with y'all for a little bit. Um, I really did feel and do feel that impressing upon us that we absolutely have to. It's time to move, right? It's time to wrap your head around the dream. It's time to wrap your head around what it is you really want. It's time to investigate that seriously and and then go for it and not limit yourself to what everyone has told you you can be. Yes, that is awesome. So recommitting yourself to art and self-expression. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect, right? And I don't hey, the Aries, how's it going, honey? I don't typically do the whole candlelight um Scorpio cave look, but I was just not in the mood for the harsh light that's in my office, and I didn't feel like going downstairs to the studio. Recommitting yourself to oh, excuse me, self-expression. Okay, that's awesome. What else? What else are we like recommitting ourselves to or committing ourselves to? Like, is anyone committing themselves to, you know, come on, stop it. Anyone committing themselves to speaking their truth and living their truth? Is anyone committing themselves to communicating authentically with others as to how you're feeling or how they're making you feel, right? That's those are some of the other commitments we could be making. We could be committing more um, to meditating more and to listening more. There we go. So you're about to come out with your first live sometime soon. Set a date, the Aries. Set a date, Aries. Sometime soon. Set a date so that you have a goal to stick to. CC is CC is come on now, releasing and expanding. Yes, releasing and expanding. And be sure you hone in on what it is very specifically you're releasing and very specifically where that's going to take you, right? Like get some specificity around it too, so you can really see it and feel it. Committing myself to living my truth and focusing on things that I am passionate about. That is fabulous, Catherine. Yeah, right? Live your truth. Feed the passion. Make it happen. Hey, Marie, make it happen. You have the power to create. We all have the power to create our own world. And I think too often we forget that. We forget that. Okay, June 2nd or 3rd. Yes, okay. I'm going to be looking for that. I'm going to go subscribe to your channel and I'm going to be looking for that. Is this your channel name? You gotta tell us. Yeah, that's right. Well, Aries, of course you're gonna promote yourself. There's no traffic if you stay in your own lane. I want to make my own path. I love that. There is no traffic if you're staying in your own lane, is there? That's so true. Not until somebody come around and try to take over. No, just kidding. They try to copy you. Whatever. Um, there is something though that has come across as we're talking about new moons and okay, I'm gonna have to turn this notification off. Oh, by the put my ego. Oh, there's another on front. Oh, okay. You just coming up with all the good stuff tonight, Sagittarius. Imitation is flattery, but I'll be the I'm gonna leave up. Let me put that back up. I like that. I likes that. I wanted to definitely discuss the fact that it's really super important for us to grasp onto the fact that we are the creators of our own world. Because right now, as I'm watching different people, different, I would say large platform, very influential people chat and on their channel, um, and then just, general people chat and on the channel, on their channels. It's really important, I think, for us to remember and to understand that there are multiple timelines going on all at the same time. I was watching Aaron Doty. I don't care about telling y'all where I watch stuff from, especially when it's confirming some things that I'm hearing, but I haven't quite figured out how to say it. Um, and there's no I mean, I'm not in competition with him. He's certainly not in competition with me. Anyway, um, he was saying that like in regard to which timeline are you going to choose, and you need to choose your own authentic timeline that is not filled with fear, right? And I completely agree with that. But I think even more so than that, the necessity for us to recognize that there are multiple streams of consciousness going on in this world at this time that are like really focused in and honed in on, well, they're grouped. I guess that's what I really want to say. They're grouped, right? And they're very divergent and very different. And what's interesting to me is that as you're moving between people that are in each reality, it really is literally their reality. There's some commonalities to all of our realities, but this new moon with the other placements that we discussed on yesterday's video, so please go and check that video out from yesterday. These realities, there's so many illusions, disillusionment, hope, fear, all of this, all going on at the same time, that tonight is so very important for you to set your true intentions. and be very careful and accurate with what you're setting. Very careful with what you're setting. It's a little crazy because it's almost very easy to slip into a different like lane, like a different stream of consciousness. And we're all like going through time, but there is literally separate streams. So which stream are you going to like which channel are you going to tune into? That's like perfect. Which channel are you tuning into? Which frequency are you living in? And you got to set your intention to live in, I would hope that what you would do is set your intention to live in a frequency that is higher in the vibrational scale and full of truth and love rather than fear and powerlessness. Does that make sense, guys? I swear to you, I haven't been drinking, nor have I been like partaking. But does that make sense of how we're literally choosing the reality? In light of manifesting our realities, is there then real illusions or how do illusions fit in? That's a great question. So, the whole concept of real and illusion. So, there is third dimensional reality, but third dimensional reality is subject to higher dimensional energy and influence and creation. So, there are, if you've watched The Matrix, I need to have a watch party of The Matrix, I swear. If you watch The Matrix, right, there is when Neo comes to see the Oracle for the first time, and he's sitting in the living room, the waiting room, and he's with the children that have come out of the Matrix at a young age. And the little child bends the spoon, and Neo's like, "How did you do that?" Right? And he hands him the spoon. So the spoon is in the kid's hand, but it gets bent, and he hands him the spoon, and Neo can't straighten it. He can't do anything with it. He's like, "How did you do that?" And basically, he's he said that he's got to understand that there is no spoon. So first of all, you have to understand that anything we consider reality is truly actually an illusion. It is a reality in our third dimensional being, our third dimensional self for third dimensional usage, so that we can complete the experience. Some would say complete the experiment, but so that we can complete the experience, right? So the only real illusion is what you create for yourself. Hey, Glam, is what you create for yourself. Now, there are other factors that come in because other people's illusions do intertwine with yours. That's why there's a collective consciousness. So, the the Ronas, it is real. There are really people sick. There are really people passing away, right? It's real. It's in the collectiveness. Does that mean that has to be your reality? No. Does that mean, hey, Wonder Woman, does that mean that it has to be, mm, that there's something you need to be afraid of? No. Does that mean you have to live in that reality of, oh my gosh, I have to be silenced? If you choose to, that's totally fine. But it's the level of control that you give up in making those choices. So just make sure any of the choices you're making are truly true to you, right? And then I don't judge anybody if you're more comfortable, zero issue with that. None. None at all. There is no judgment about it. Lane to choose. There's multiple lanes. Hey, Miss Marcy, I'm so glad. I might have to move our time up a little bit on Sunday. I accidentally, yeah, I actually double booked myself. Yeah. I love that question, Marie. I love that question. That is amazing. I like talking about stuff like that anyway. You guys, thank you guys so much for being here. And those of you that have subscribe, have subscribed, thank you. um, feel free to share the channel with your friends. We're I'm like writing out scripts for new content and stuff like that too. So this is gonna be really cool. Hey, Divine Butterfly, how are you, lovey? The new website is up. I found out also, those of you that were here last night, and the link wouldn't work with the S. Well, I found out that where I'm hosting the website now, it takes some days to validate my SSL encryption. So it'll be back to the S soon. But the new website is up and it's so dope. It's so amazing. If anybody needs a website created, I have the link in my description here. Oh my gosh. Well, does that work with the S now, guys? Because it wasn't working with the S yesterday. Let me see. Yep, it works with the S now. Now it works with the S, so I guess it got it done. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so the new website got launched. I don't know if you guys got a chance to. It's a lot of you I saw in the chat with Secrets Akashic record reading. Oh my God, was that tremendous? I have so many candles around me tonight. I was just like, let me just like kind of do the candle thing. Mm. It was just one of those nights. Guys, I've been up for like 15 hours at this point. Just sleep. Not by design. Um, um, but that Akashic record reading was amazing. Um, the turnout has been amazing. I am just super excited. And oh, that'd be great to talk about tonight. So we're setting intentions, and that's a good one to set to like get to understand your past lives so that we can move forward and where you're from. Um, do you guys have any questions or galactic records or anything like that? Have you guys even heard of like here? You guys can join the chat if you want to, by the way. It was Akash past life, but like past energy, like all the third dimensional energy. It's tremendous. Yeah. So of oops. Yep, new moon tonight. We're setting intentions. Some of us are setting intentions to live our truth. So this is a good way to kick that off. Galactic records are we've all heard of star seeds. right? Some of us are definitely star seeds from other dimensions or galaxies as well. Um, and the galactic records are really the records for the star seeds, right? Not everybody's a star seed, but what happens when I found that what happens when I do an Akashic record reading, even sometimes when I do you guys' natal charts, um, you could tell I need some sleep, can't you? I get a lot of information about your Akashic records and then your galactic records. So the Akashic records are all the energy, impressions, thought streams, what have you, that you've ever had every time you've incarnated here on Earth. The galactic records are whatever you did everywhere else and wherever you're from. It's not often. Like I'm not finding that that aspect of life is something that's talked about a lot. And so we probably should. It is a new moon tonight. It's set. I did all of this very intentionally, made sure that the was done for all of that. Like I did everything that you've seen, articles of incorporation done, trademarks, because I wanted this my intention with this new was to launch myself into my purpose. Like head first, here we go, off the deep end. No life preserver, no raft. Well, when I say no life preserver, I'm just meaning like no holds barred, just unleashing and unlocking. So it's tremendous to be able to do that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. I couldn't have done this though without all of you guys. Hopefully you can sleep. It's been difficult for the past few nights. So, yes, there is no failure. We got it done. And it's almost complete, Wonder Woman. I'll get back to that in just a second. Hey, baby girl, how you doing, sweetie? So Cece, I want you to either go to on my website here, there's a guided meditation playlist. Any of them will put you to sleep. That's what I'm told. Or you can go to Meditative Mind. Oh, excuse me. Or you can sit here and watch me yawn all night. Or you can go to Meditative Mind. I trust that site. And there are plenty on there. There's a lot of get a good night's sleep. Meditative Mind or New Meditation in You Meditation. Okay. Um, so Wonder Woman, you were talking about I got it done. I got a lot done. But there's like one more like bit that needs to get done, and I'm gonna lay the rest of that out this weekend so that by June 1st it's ready to go. But I'm like so super stinking close. It's not even funny. And then it's create and create and create. Like that's what I can't wait to do. Just absolute like total creation. My galactic origins and what kind of medium you are. Oh, oh, Venus. Oh, we're gonna have fun. Ugh, we're gonna have fun. It's so not. It's guys. I literally You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome, Cece. Do you need to use a lot of your intention general, but if you really meditate on it, um, um, you'll and allow your higher self to more details. You're definitely gonna hear more details. Detailed you can get. I know you weren't rushing me, Wonder Woman. Then no, I was just letting you know. Um, the more detailed you get with your intentions, the quicker and easier it is for them to manifest. Oh, thank you. I know I haven't posted an Instagram in like 2 days. 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Well, I posted today because I got so hyper focused. I couldn't do anything else. There was nothing else to be done. Do you, Venus? I like new meditations. I them and meditative mind just because at least when new meditations has like where they're reciting stuff while you're asleep, they tell you some of these, some don't. Some don't tell you that they're saying stuff while you're sleeping during their broadcast while you're listening to their while you have their YouTube video on in the background. So I don't trust that. I don't like that. These are good questions, guys. You got any other questions for me tonight? I just wanted to chill tonight. I just couldn't. Like, I was really tired. Really? Has the doctor said there's any reason why you hear your heartbeat in your left ear? Has it always been like that, Venus? For the past week, you can't remember your dreams on it. Have you tried before you go to sleep? First of all, meditate before you go to sleep. Listen to some relaxing music if you're gonna listen to anything. And just say to yourself, I will remember my dreams when I wake up. Just say it gently. If we push too hard and push ourselves too hard, then like our mind revolts and it's just like but no, what happens is it just we get all tensed up and it doesn't work. So try that. Just can't do something that we really, really want to do. It's just because we're so tense that it makes it almost impossible to happen. Hold on, guys, 1 second. What's wrong, kitty? Wait a minute. Sorry, I had a kitty. Gemini's been throwing. I wasn't sure which cat it was. Throwing up. I don't know. I saw something that looked like a. I don't know. Um. Anyways, so she's been throwing up a lot. She's no diarrhea. Hey, Meg D, how are you? I'm very proud of you, Venus. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very proud of you for no more alcohol. Very proud. Um, but anyway, I didn't know which cat was throwing up, and it was Gemini. And so I'm not sure if she's eating something, but I saw something that kind of looked like a WORM, but it's really long. I think she's just been eating like string or something. I don't know. I'm gonna watch her. Oh, goodness. How do we know for sure when I'm masculine and feminine within our truly balanced? Oh, you'll know. You'll know. I You see less crazy mood swings. You have much more surety of yourself, right? You're much more self-assured. Your self-esteem is amazing. It gets very easy for you to create and recreate. Like it gets easy for you to create and manifest because they're in balance. Hey to the moon. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much for subscribing, Magdi. Thank you. Beautiful picture. Beautiful picture. Yeah. Oh gosh, I hope my kitty's not sick. But this is like the second or third time she's thrown up today. So I think I have to take her to the vet. I doubt they're gonna have anything in the morning. I gotta look at the kitty litter box. Now I'm worried about my kitties. I mean, she's been running around playing all day, so she's not lethargic or anything like that. So I don't think she's super, super sick. I think she might have got into something that upset her tummy. What other questions? What other intentions are we setting? So we've set a lot of great intentions, right? We're setting the intentions to live in our truth, setting the intentions to like for expression and doing artwork, doing what's like really passionate to us. We set intentions to Get on a live stream early June. We've set a lot of great intentions. Thanks, Casey. She needs it. Casey, how many days till your birthday? I hope Kitty's okay too. She's the one that usually comes around and like gets her airtime. I think maybe she just got it out. There was literally like this kind of string thing, and I looked at it and I'm like, I hope it's not a WORM. But it was super long. I think she's been eating like string because I've let them like kind of use an old recliner as their cat scratcher, and I'm just gonna have to get them one tomorrow. Like that's my thing. I'm getting it tomorrow. The vet will tell you to give her three bees. Wait. The vet will tell you to give her the three bees: boiled eggs, world rice. What do you mean by world rice? You mean brown rice, white rice, and boiled beef. So I have to boil ground beef, give her boiled eggs and rice. All right, cool. Thank you. I gotta keep it away from her sister because Virgo eats everything known. I've been thinking about that live we did a couple weeks back with the lady who had the. Yeah, it really is how. Yes, I've heard. I've seen her. We do get attached though to our brokenness. We get very attached to our brokenness because we get used to living broken and it's comfortable, but it's out of balance. It's out of balance when we are so attached to our brokenness. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with her. She's chilling now. Well, she's moved. I hope it was just a string too, but I gotta get rid of that. I need to get rid of the recliner anyway, but I'm gonna have to get them like a super cat scratcher. What do you call those things? I don't know what do you call them. What they scratch on. White rice and boiled ground beef. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Thanks, Meg Dean. Yes, both cats are actually ruled by Mercury. Interestingly enough, they are since they're litter mates. Um they're born May 23rd, so their birthday is coming up. They'll be a year old tomorrow. Oh my god, it's their birthday tomorrow. I don't have any kitty cake. Anyway, I'll get them some fun stuff. Um cat scratcher and pole thing. Um So whoever had them, they came named that way. A lot of people have heard that story. I got them from the Humane Society, local Humane Society, getting kittens, and I left with kittens. So they came named Gemini and Virgo. Guess you're meant to come home with me. Scratching post. Thank you. Girl, I could not think of that. We get comfy with attachments, conditionings. Yes. Yes. Kitty cake. I don't know if they have kitty cakes, do they? I have to do like a birthday Virgo and Gemini tomorrow. And then Gem can't even have fun stuff. I don't know what we do for a kitty cake. Jem can't even have fun stuff. You mean getting a cake? You are just too much. You're just too much. What other questions do we have, guys? A question? I'm just talking. I'm just chilling tonight. I didn't do the whole, you see, not the whole face. You are too much, Casey. There might be cake out of boiled ground beef, boiled eggs, and white rice. Let's see if we can make that happen. I'm gonna try to make that one happen. That'll be their birthday. But hopefully she doesn't throw up anymore tonight. I could do a tuna cake. I could do a tuna cake. Food. I don't feed them wet cat food that often because it stinks. A whole tray of, oh my gosh, would they go bananas over that? I haven't done your do your chart. I haven't done your chart. I don't remember everybody's charts. So, guys, I'm sorry if I try, but I don't do a good job of it. Mm. Wonder Woman, what's your moon in? How do you think the moon will affect us Geminis? Moon. That moon is going to affect you Geminis a lot. This moon cycle is really going to affect Geminis a lot because of the Venus retrograde as well. Um, and it's trining Saturn as it leaves Aquarius going back to Capricorn. I think you guys are going to be very communicative and really going to feel like it's time for me to really break out and break free. It's time for me to break bad. It's time for me to set things, time for me to start that business, start that new relationship, not take anything, not taking the negative crap from the old existing relationship. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to expand. It's time for you to really, really. Oh, well, also be careful, Meg D, that you're not willing. Sometimes Venus make us feel very nostalgic, and we want to get back to where we were before because we know it. If you do decide to go back, because I feel like there's this like reconciliation desire. You don't know. Did you got natal? I'll find out. Do you? Oh, your son. Oh, and a Gemini rising girl. You're headstrong, aren't you, sweetness? Meg D, are you headstrong? Meg D, are you headstrong? Yeah, it's given because Mars is also squaring the sun, so it's giving us a lot of just general energy. General. Ooh, Magdine. Yeah, yeah, baby. Listen, that's tough. You're really feeling it because this new moon is trining in your home sign during a retrograde period. This is really a time for you to really get real with yourself, Magdi. Be one out of life. This is time to get real with yourself about maybe some areas you feel like that need to be that you need to work to get real with yourself about healing your inner child. You need to get real with yourself about the delivery and all things as they're said. Because I tell you, Geminis will say some stuff. Well, actually, the both of y'all will say some stuff. Damn, you don't have to be that raw, but y'all don't necessarily mean it well. Geminis, but they also don't like to be accused of not telling the truth, and they hate for someone to try to outtalk them, for people to try to outtalk each other. So this is really you. You set intentions to work on how you love yourself, because that dictates how you love others. I'm not putting the blame on you. I'm just saying so that the two of you can come together. If we're the best us, then being the best part. Yeah, you're getting it from both sides, poor Marie. If you're a Libra, where's your moon, Marie? Is Cece going to sleep? This is an emotional time because it's really like bringing that nostalgia back, right? It's bringing this feeling of, oh my gosh, it was 4 years ago. It was just amazing, and so we start remembering it. Now wish upon a star that where you are, part a dream, right? When I wish upon a rainbow. I just, yeah, it's like we're thinking about that. Yes, now see, that's a tip. Yes, he has a lot of inner child healing too. That I would expect him to say the same thing in this chat, Magdi. And I said that to you, and then he's, yeah, and then I turn, if I were to skid on his behind first, well, she's got, y'all air signs be cracking a lot of healing. Both of y'all do. Yeah, yes, it is. For a lot of us, it's just like get it and go. For others of us, it's slowing down so we can heal. Life changes, yes. Oh, Magdi. He's got abandonment issues and yelling together right now. That's tough, baby. You guys are complicated. Um, but each of you, yeah, because that's not doing anything. That's tearing down your self-esteem, sweetheart. And you're much too beautiful of a woman, and we all are. But you've got way too much to offer to allow somebody to do that to you. That's why I say you got to heal yourself. I tell every woman that. I don't care if your relationship is amazing. I don't care. If you're unhealed, it's not going to be amazing forever. Like, we have to come into these things as healed as possible. When we know better, a lot of times we don't know better, and that's okay. But when you know better, you do better when you know better. You do better when you know better. And if you don't do better when you know better, shame on you, right? Very good, Marilyn. Very good. I'm very proud of you, and we're here for you every step of the way. And don't accept any less. Ooh, Magdi. Right? Because the dirty little secret is we don't. Ooh, Magdi. Baby. Honey. Child. You got so much intertwining, tied up. You can't allow him to have that latitude over yourself. I'm very glad to. Thank you. I'm being mama right now, so I'm being a little bit of mama, a little bit of auntie. Okay, a little bit of mama, a little bit of auntie. Honey, because that secret is we much prefer to fix the other person than to fix ourselves because we're darn good at it. Okay, so really, 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 please please concentrate on yourself. If you can find some time, schedule some time, some one-on-one time with me, or please at least just email me. Please at least go to the website and can get me your email address. Um, that's when we're teachers and healers. It is the ease. I think it's easiest for empaths, of course, and teachers and healers and readers, and those of us that are in the esoteric. It's so much easier for us to get caught up into those types of relationships because we see the wounded one, we want to heal them, and then we end up. I mean, we got to kind of look at it sometimes. I'm not saying this happened to you, but sometimes, like a psychiatrist falling in love with their patient, probably shouldn't do that. So what we do is we fall in love with them and we marry them, or we're with them for forever, and then and we get in this codependent because as long as we're focusing on them, we don't have to focus on us. You are only responsible for you, for his healing. He's responsible to step up to the plate and do it. Oh, now is that they're your child together? Yes, please message me, honey. Hello, darling. Hello, Jeanette. Okay. I didn't mean anything. I just was asking. I was just asking. Oh, she's not his. Oh. Huh. Ooh, honey, there's a lot there, isn't there? There's a lot there, isn't there, Miss Magding? I'm feeling, hey, Miss Sandra. Child, I'm feeling all of the complications. All the complications. That's why I just said there's a lot there, ain't it? Honey, we're not gonna get into that over here. Cause I don't even know if I got my journal allegedly signed. Honey. Mm-mm. Miss Maggie. Girl, we make it so hard on ourselves. I did the same thing, so same damn thing. I made my own life so hard. I really did. That's because then when you get to be a woman of a certain age, like me, I ain't that young. And honey, you get to be a woman of a certain age and you realize I could have made my life a whole hell of a lot easier. Child. That's why I hope to help y'all. Because I don't want y'all to go through the same things I went through. First of all, there's no time. There really isn't. I'm gonna fast track y'all. Children's luck. Ooh, it's irritating. A lot of us do make our lives hard, don't we, Miss Jeanette? So set your intention to make your life easier. That's the first. That be the first intention. I'm not gonna complicate my life. I appreciate you, Miss Maggie. I love your energy, honey. I love your energy. It feels really good. Feels real good. I wish I could play music on here. You know, I tell y'all something. I have been considering putting some kind of a player on my website that, I can go to and there's this thing called Mixler where you can like broadcast for a certain amount of time. And I could just play my playlist on my website, chilling, listening to the music. I think that'd be fun. Let's take our power back, but go ahead and grow. Yes, we are. This is the Light Tribe, baby. Welcome home. Fiery Temperance. Ooh, I like that. Oh, thank you. It's fiery. I like that name, honey. And this isn't normal for me, guys. I'm usually not just sitting here chilling with candles on. That's not me normally. It really isn't. This is just I just wanted to chill tonight. I did not want to um usually I do a guided meditation for the new moon. I just wasn't feeling it tonight. Fiery temperance. Trying to figure something out. Thank you, Casey. This is real. This I really do curate. I really do curate a vibe. Let me close that one. Close that one. I really do curate a vibe. I don't have time for all the shenanigans and the craziness. I really don't. Hi, DK. And the mysterious concert. What does it mean that they were broken? Uh, DK, who the heck told you somebody broke into your? Okay, I suppose it could be broken into. I suppose it could be broken into. However, tampered with? Okay, DK, you can, if you want to come on here, you don't have to put your video on. You can just give me some audio. I'm very interested in hearing about this. Broken into, people can, without your permission, kind of through a dark way, I suppose, or without you consciously giving your permission, um, can enter your Akashic records, just like anybody can kind of virtually spy on you. Yeah. Um, Tampering with sounds like someone's trying to mess with somebody's reality. I'm just tired because I've been up since very early this morning getting plumbing work done, like literally on the toilet. Tampered with, I don't know nothing about that. Oh, I that oh, no, no, no. Not unless someone has literally tampered with, put some sort of illusion or delusional spell on you that you, for some reason, are misinterpreting your records themselves. But anyone that actually knows what they're doing when they go there, that it's not, no. If you were to go into your own Akashic records and then find something that you're like, oh, I don't think this is true, then someone might be trying to put some delusion in there. But your Akashic records are simply a record of everything. It's energy, right? Akasha's energy of everything you've ever thought, everything you've ever dreamt, everything you've ever did, everything, everything. So no, they cannot be tampered with like that, and they very much can be trusted. Okay, Miss Magdine, you're so wonderful. Please write. Please, let's talk. Wish I could come over for dinner. I wouldn't trust just anybody to read my Akashic records. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Please. Locked tight, yes, unless you have explicit permission from the Ascended Master, the Divine Himself, to access the Akashic. So this is the deal. Yes. So I don't mean to scare you guys. You should always ask for permission before accessing someone's Akashic records. I can't, it's not that I can't. I choose not to go into people's Akashic and Galactic records without their permission. Just like I don't always read somebody's past life without their permission. Just like I don't read anything energetically about someone or read their energy without your permission. And if I feel like I'm going somewhere that I need permission for, I ask. So no, you can't just waltz in and just be like, "Oh, I'm here. I'm just going to read your Akashic records." No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. Some people have to be taught to read them. Some people have just a natural gift. But yes, there is permission, has to be given. Um, and it is you as an individual that gives a person like myself permission to access them. And then I ask for the masters and source. I keep trying not to yawn. And source creator to guide, yeah, and help me interpret. But for them to be read and read effectively, there there is permission needed, and there should be a connection. Hey Tracy, hi honey. Very good. This is a good discussion. I like it. Okay, sweetheart. All right, Miss Jeanette. Yeah, it's um, it's a really really good discussion. Thank you. Tonight's not really a tonight's just a free for all tonight. Sometimes I do that on Friday nights. I probably should have done a meditation, but again, like I said earlier, I wasn't feeling it. Oh, thank you so much, Marilyn. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Um, an Akashic librarian. I guess so. I guess so. And a galactic librarian. Why do people hate so much? Just in general? Ego. Hey, Virg. Ego. I don't know if you're talking about do people dislike me or are you talking about just in general? Yes, in general, or yes, they don't like, because I don't care if they don't like me. What, pumpkin? You want to come here or no? You just want me to? All right. People like us. Well, honey, they don't like what they don't understand. No, what, guys, no, we're not doing this. Ooh. Yes, love and light, Miss Venus. Well, this is my thing. Yeah, I don't care if they don't like me, unless it's something that I'm doing, right? Because sometimes, I'm lucky to have you guys, Miss Jeanette. I'm lucky to have you guys and not impose themselves. Yeah. Sometimes it is other people. Sometimes I do have to look at others, look at myself. Sometimes it's other people. Sometimes I have to look at myself. Because sometimes I'm coming off a funky way that I really didn't mean to come off that way anyway. But as far as speaking truth, some of us can speak truth and it's so either condescending or abrasive, people don't want to hear it. Or some of us embellish and people don't want to hear it. Um, but if I just speak truth to people and they decide they don't want to hear it, and I've done it in love. Thank you so much, TK. Um, Thank you so very much. Thank you. Um, if I speak truth in love and not in judgment, and people still don't want to, they still get mad at me. Like, there are some people that used to show up on this channel that have now been blocked because I simply spoke my truth or I simply questioned things and they didn't like it. So, whatever. Oh, Jeanette. I wish you did too. Move. Hatred is a direct reflection of oneself. Yes, it is a reflection. It is definitely. It definitely is. Thank you so much. Have you? I like your avatar, Tracy. Yes, we should be a reflection of light. We should be. We should be the light, not even just a reflection. We should be the light. Because if we were the light, then the reflections would be coming off us. We would just be reflecting light off of each other. Okay. I'm going to go behind the thing for just one more second. I'll still be here. I'm going to open up. Yep. Featured on my channel. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Is this your channel? What's your channel, Tracy? What have you been going through, love? Sorry, guys, I had to peek behind the curtains here for a second. Hate is a strong word. I don't use that. Like, it takes a lot for me to say I hate something or someone. Things can get tough when you're yeah, I don't use it. Things can get tough when you're completing a cycle because it's like sometimes that the darker energy, the toxic energy is kind of seeking to hang on for its last little bit, or you want to hang on to it. It gets the toughest. It's the darkest before the dawn, right? NP. We are a soul family. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm gonna look you up right now. All right, Miss Tracy. All right, Miss Tracy. You doing the thing over there, huh? I want to at least get to you. I got you, girl. I got you. I'm gonna watch some of your stuff a little bit later on. Catch up. From one dimensionals, yes. People do fear what they don't understand. What they don't understand, they do fear it because it challenges their reality. Thank you, Casey. Yes, interesting when people give up right before things are going to turn for the better. That's so true. Yes, make love, not war. Good night, sweetie. It was great meeting you. I hope to see you on another live. Good. You're doing it. We need all of us to get the light out, the word out, right? Like that's the point of the channel is to get the word out and to have a home for light workers to come, you know, a place that's safe, a sanctuary. For you people that are new here, I usually have a much more produced thing happening. Good night, Miss Marie. Oh, honey, let go. Yes. Oh, that's the hardest thing. DK, what are you talking about? Why, Casey? Why are you saying DK needs some sleep, child? Letting go is sometimes the hardest thing to do. Not trying to control everything is the hardest thing to do sometimes. That's what we're here for tonight, to listen, to learn from each other. Yes, letting go lets so much healing come in. Gosh, it does. You know, and when we can let go of judgment in all areas. I'm not there yet. Of course, there's still areas that I judge in, but when we can let go of judgment of everything and just kind of let it be, it is what it is. We are truly here for you. When we can let go of that judgment of everything and things just are what they are, you'll find you don't get as angry over things, or you don't, I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. They do get malicious, but again, it's in that letting go and releasing the judgment and understanding that they're acting out from their ego. Like when people get malicious, I see them in their pain. Sometimes it's hard to let go, especially if things are happening beyond your control. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm, that's crazy. Um, when things are out of our control, again, I just let people be. Like, I have to remember it's their ego, or I have to remember that there are some things I cannot control. The only thing I can control is my reaction to it. Is this a regular Friday night thing? Um, I guess it's becoming a regular Friday night thing, DK. I get on and talk. Yes, that's all. Yes, you can only control you, and you can only control your reaction to things. I can't control everybody else. I can only control my reaction. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, thank you, sweetie. You guys, I love being on with you guys. Attitude of gratitude. I do know a little bit about reptilians. I don't run into them that often. I don't run into them that often. They kind of stay away from me. Tracy, what are you talking? Wow, it sounds like good evening, DK. In the middle of things, of the lies and the hurt and the pain. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I'll tell you something, Tracy, specifically. Being a lot of times being especially when you are a light worker, especially when you're out there, um, when you're putting the message out and you're actively doing what you're supposed to do, um, sorry guys, I didn't mean to take myself out. Being out here and doing the work actively can be the loneliest. You do feel alone. It's like we're part of a collective, yet it's an individual walk. And when you're like the one person in the room, so to speak, that's trying to keep it together, or you're the one person in the room that's just not wanting to be a part of the garbage. You're trying to bring light into a room of darkness. It can be very lonely. And sometimes, a lot of times, the higher or the deeper or whatever, or the more you're out there, the more you're alone. But that's why it's so important to have all of us, even if it's virtually, it's so important to have all of us together. That we have a place to come and where we know we're not alone. Blessed are the peacemakers, and that is very true. We are. It can be very lonely. I know. But in those moments, then, Jeanette, when we really feel like we're tired of being alone, really need to look at ourselves and ask ourselves, are we have to take an active role in recreating our world, as hard as it might be. You're welcome. Right. You are never alone. That is very true. Spiritually, we're never alone, right? We're not. But um, physically, it feels like it. And I acknowledge that. Physically, it feels like it. Yeah. Of a bigger family, definitely. A great big collective consciousness. But we can be alone sometimes. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you sometimes I feel very alone. Less now than before. But every once in a while, yeah. Every once in a while, yeah. Hmm. But then I come on here and I talk to you guys. And I realize I'm not. All right, gang, listen. It is almost 11 o'clock here. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Did you come from Secret, Tracy? Did you find me through Secret? Oh, yeah. Reach out to me, Jeanette. We'll figure something out, okay? You feel like you're schizophrenic. Oh, yeah. Good night, the star. Thank you. A busy day tomorrow. Yes, we're glad you're here, Tracy. Oh, Fit Goddess. Yes. Yes. I love her. Oh, gosh, I love her so much. Oh, Fit Goddess. That's my girl. All right, guys. It's almost 11 o'clock here. I have a full day tomorrow now. I've got a lot of Akashic records to read. The Aries would love to chat. Oh, is she? Well, everybody head over to Miss Shonda. She is beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. Thank you guys for coming. I love it. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go so I can get some rest. Okay, blow out all these candles. And how does how do how's that work? Oh, the Akashic Records. It's yes, get some sleep. I know such an Aries. The Akashic Records that Good night, Wonder Woman. Oh, it's accessing kind of past lives. Yes, Jason Bass, all is love, all is flow. You're welcome, sweetie. Akashic Records is learning to tap into others. It's like past lives on steroids a little bit. It's really reading. It's gaining access to the book of life of all the lives we've had. Yeah, yeah. Don't be a stranger, Tracy. Don't be a stranger. Come on, girl. Yes, it is. Thanks, Casey. And Tracy, if you watch I did Secret Tarot's Akashic Records, and she let me put some excerpts of it up, so that video is up. So go watch that on the channel. It's a Akashic Galactic Record reading for Secret. So go check that out. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love each and every one of you so much. Everybody have a great night. High vibes. Don't be in fear. Don't be in fear. All right, guys. I love you. Namaste. Bye. Good night. Sending you guys love. I'm sending you guys love, 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 love. Let that love, let the energy of love and of light and of comfort and of peace flow over you and through you right now. Each and every one of you. I love you. We'll see you later. Good night.